right, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mirror here, and welcome in for episode 6 and quite possibly the final episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure: Eyes of Heaven. So yeah, basically, we're pretty much in what I looked it up since I beat this game before, and I just want to kind of get like a refresher on how much longer there was before we actually got to the end. And it turns out we're actually currently on the second to last chapter of the game. Now, keep in mind that this is probably going to take a bit to get through. I don't know exactly how long, but let's just say like these last two chapters are going to be very much fight extensive compared to the previous chapters. You know, when we started this game off, we were like only like doing like 2 or 3 fights, but you know, outside all the dialogue. And I believe that this chapter coming up that we're about to be doing, I think that it's supposed to have about, I think, like 7 fights to it. And then like the final chapter is going to have 5. So this is probably, I don't know exactly how long the stream's going to take, but the plan is I do want to go ahead and try to finish this up tonight and get started with the next stream, the next game that I got planned tomorrow. And following the next game I'll be playing, hopefully, you know, not long after that, like the plan is that once I finish that game up, Pokemon Legends Arceus, you know, I'll be starting my series on that finally. Because I've got like several games out of the way I've been wanting to play, and it's around time I finally got, you know, Pokemon Legends Arceus is my next more long-term series. And if you guys saw the YouTube like little community post I did where I kind of lucked out at Walgreens yesterday and picked up a couple of Pokemon Squishmallows that I had in my collection. I previously had Pikachu, Snorlax, and Gengar, and I found Teddy Ursa and Clefairy for like $6 and some change a piece. Yeah, kind of has me more in the mood to like, you know, get on and start playing Pokemon. So I said on my Gilded server that you know, a Guild server that's going to be, you know, pretty much deleted the 10th of this month as we, you know, hopefully switch over to Revolt. I said on there that I was going to be doing a bit of an announcement at the start of the stream. So a bit ago, I picked up a particular multiplayer game I've been interested in playing that Amber17 actually pointed out to me. Not to mention, admittedly, I also saw I watched Markiplier play a bit of this, and it looks very interesting. It's called, what was it, Chained Together? It's bad that I was like, oh, I'm so interested in this game, and I forgot like the actual, yeah, Chained Together. I couldn't remember because mainly I couldn't remember if it was Chained Up or Chained Together, but yeah, Chained Together. It's like I'm right here talking about like I'm so excited to play this game. What's the game again? I had a bit of a brain fart. But either way, basically, I've seen like a little bit of Markiplier playing this. Looks absolutely hilarious. Definitely like it's gonna be like Mario Party and Smash Bros. Levels of you know, friendship testing. But I got a copy of it for myself, as well as Amber Wolf 17, Eldronox, and also one, you know, copy from McD43. The game's only $5 on Steam. So I know this is going to be one that's going to be really interesting for us to play. Currently, me and McD43 are in the process of, you know, our first multiplayer playthrough of Portal 2. So we're currently, you know, working on doing that as far as, like, you know, just me and him doing that as a team. And also No Man's Sky has been something we've been playing for multiplayer sessions as well. But as it stands, No Man's Sky basically is guaranteed. We're going to be doing like stuff for that on Saturday. Comes down to it that McD43 is available on Saturdays for No Man's Sky. We can play it then. But also if he wants to play like on a weekday, a particular weekday that he's off, obviously we can just kind of like, you know, make that No Man's Sky day. But also the plan is that just at any time like during the week, you know, because like I said, my multiplayer, I don't have a set multiplayer day because McD43, he works, you know, full time. So it's kind of like, you know, sporadic what everyone may be doing. So obviously, you know, it could be any time we'll, you know, jump in and do Chain Together. We still need to check out the the most recent update for Phasmophobia, which, you know, finally bought, like, you know, in the Lighthouse map and some changes to the progression system. There's some multiplayer stuff, just like my single player content. There's definitely like multiple multiplayer things we still need to do. We need to, you know, continue to escape the back rooms, but a lot of this has been like revolving around me eventually getting my webcam back on, which hopefully that's gonna be happening very soon. I'm hoping that I can have it, you know, back up sometime this week or starting next week. We'll see. Because I know that, like, it's definitely, like, me having the webcam off is, like, you know, kind of, like, definitely affecting my watch hours. I've seen a decline in those, as well as, like, I've seen, like, some people unfollow. Also, it's just simply a fact that my content I know isn't for everyone. I understand that. But it definitely seems like, you know, I might, you know, in regards, like, you know, my watch hours and, you know, the followers, some of it's kind of like, you know, a bit, you know, fall more flat as I turned off the webcam. So I definitely want to kind of get that back on because, you know, I'm not one to really, like, you know, get consumed by the numbers on this channel. But as I said in my community post earlier, it definitely is kind of a little bit, you know, discouraging to a slight extent when I turn the webcam off for personal reasons. And it seems like it's kind of like, you know, caused like my content to take a hit in ways. But, you know, I'll get it back on eventually. I understand that not everyone, like, you know, likes watching streamers, you know, who don't have webcams because it takes away from the connection and they can't see, like, you know, the actual reactions, like, you know, facial reactions to match the emotions and everything. So I get that. I'm not mad at people for not wanting to watch, you know, if they're deciding not to watch my streams, I don't have a webcam. And I am grateful for those who do stick around. But, you know, those, you know, who do still give my content a chance while I've had no webcam up, I'm thankful for that. But to those that, you know, basically, you know, kind of turn away from it, you know, because I don't have a webcam, I'm not mad. I get it. I understand completely. You know, it's, you know, there's like a loss of connection, things like that there. So I do understand. I'm not really upset about it. It's just, it can be a bit discouraging, but, you know, it's just, you know, we're going to work through it. So with all the rambling aside, guys, you know, we're going to go ahead and get this whole thing underway. So again, we got like two whole chapters we got to do here. These are going to be more lengthy. Yeah, those who care to stick around. But also, like I said, I do understand, you know, if there are those who basically don't like watching streamers who don't have webcams, you know, no hard feelings about it. You know, I get it. You know, it's, people like to watch to actually see that connection with the streamer. I'm someone who personally doesn't care if someone doesn't have a webcam. I understand. I also, you know, rationalize that someone might be just starting out. I mean, I've been at this for about, you know, going on 8 years now. But, you know, there's those who, you know, don't, you know, just starting out. They may not have a webcam. You know, they may not actually have the funds to buy one, but they're still passionate about streaming and everything. And my whole thing, as long as someone's got a mic and they're at least talking to their viewers and everything, I'm still like, you know, I definitely, you know, still acknowledge that. And at least they're trying and everything. But I do also understand that there are those, you know, who like watch a stream who's got a webcam up so they can actually have that connection with them. Like, obviously, someone like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye, you know, these big name streamers, they can get away if they actually turn their webcam off for a while and everything. But, you know, when you're trying to grow and you're trying to basically, you know, build your brand, obviously, you know, having like a face behind it can definitely help. There are streamers out there, content creators, who have gotten, like, you know, along quite well without having, like, you know, a webcam up. But, you know, my webcam's coming back soon. Just, you know, trying to get, like, you know, some of these other things out of the way first. They were the reason why, you know, turned it off to begin with. But anyways, yeah. Second to last story. We pretty much, you know, had to, like, go back and get, like, a bunch of the corpse parts, you know, the Holy Corpse parts back previously because decided, like, Dio decided, oh, y'all got, like, you know, the Holy Burrito parts. Well, I like Taco Bell, so we've been kind of calling the Holy Burrito parts. We like burritos. So, yeah. We left off last time fighting, like, you know, the Shining Yoshikage Kiras, as I called them, considering that they basically are, like, the twin kids from The Shining. Now they just like stand by side by side, you know, like wearing pretty much the same purple suits and the same ugly ass, like, well, not same ugly ass ties. They look similar. And speaking of ties, you know, Pee Wee Herman called. He wants his bow tie back. But anyways, so just start the story, but I'm already dissing people, just for the hell of it. All right. So we're gonna go ahead on. All right, let's see. Can he talk without screaming? Look at my body. It's fully equipped for battle with the Pillar Men. I'll show deal with what? They're gonna pay dearly for controlling me. All right, well, he wasn't screaming as much, where, but he did capitalize a couple of the letters. I guess he got most of it out of the system before I, you know, smacked him to like doing a face turn. All right, back to Boing Boing Cape. We should be starting the next chapter, if I'm right, because I could swear that's where we left off previously. There might be a little bit more we gotta do before the chapter officially ends. Oh, now here we go. Chapter 11, The Man Who Longed for Heaven. I mean, yeah, we sometimes see me longing for a pizza, but you don't see me, like, you know, going around, like, you know, whooping everyone's ass trying to get one. Of course, Dio's just a jerk, so. He literally established that in the very first episode of the anime for Phantom Blood. But we're not going to go into that. You know, I just got here and we're already getting into a fight, but then again, it means we're progressing pretty well. We found you. I dealt with the yelling enough from Stroheim without your guitar getting in on it. I'll cut the strings, Akira. I'm warning you. It's big time, baby. Yeah. Like your ass like you should be in Barnum and Bailey or something. Seriously, it looks like you should be like, you know, a ringmaster at a circus. Whereas it's not the strangest thing someone from the JoJo verse has worn. I would. I mean, I totally would. Let's see. I mean, my chibi version would. I mean, honestly, if IRL, if I, like, you know, had a pizza and I was trying to fight with someone, I was like, wait, I'll share it with you. You know, obviously, you know, if someone's hungry, I'm not gonna, and if I'm eating in front of them, I'm gonna offer them food. That's just my thing. Let's see. We're not going to use Jotaro for this one. I kind of like, you know, keeping it to like the Diamond's Unbreakable characters. And one of my favorite combinations is Josuke and Koichi. But it says I want to see how this works, because it says I really hate this guy. I don't know if I've ever actually seen their duel heat before. I mean, it's just literally called I Really Hate This Guy. And that's just the title that basically tells you the story about Josuke and Rohan. The thing about it is, if you watch Diamond is Unbreakable, you see that in a way, Josuke kind of deserves some of the heat that he gets from Rohan. But at the same time, you know, there's also a reason why Rohan doesn't like Josuke based on when they first met. But also, Rohan was kind of, you know, not really the best person. But, let's just say Josuke kind of has like a bit of a Tom and Jerry-ish relation with Rohan in a way, just minus without like all the, you know, Toon Force style, like, you know, beating each other up with like pans and baseball bats and stuff. But yeah, you kind of see if you watch the anime, you'll see that Josuke has a habit of getting under Rohan's skin, and there's times where Josuke actually deserves Rohan's contempt. But Rohan is also just extremely eccentric too. God knows he's eccentric. Like, if you watch, like, you know, Dust Spoke, you know, Kishibe Rohan. Yeah, or Rohan Kishibe, whatever. Yeah, it's... You know, he's out there. All right, let's see. It's been unlocked. All right, make that... I always want to go for the dual heat. So you only had like a couple. All right, let's see. This should be a new move. I'll be the first to strike. Okay, that makes it do more damage. Main thing I like doing is just trying to get, like, you know, I like trying to get their abilities open up. I think I'll put you out of commission. All right, we'll do this. Oh, you just go, you dare insult me, cretin? All right, probably like put the guard durability up just a little bit, and finally we'll unlock, that should do it. I just want to see what their dual heat is. Like, I don't know. It just said, like, I really hate this guy. I seriously hate you and your stand. See, here we go. But Josuke's got to be the one that's being difficult. It's funny that Rohan was one that actually was like trying to be like, you know, civil at that point. Yeah, play Free Warrior on your own time. Me personally, I'm just gonna like, you know, if we're gonna play songs here, I'm gonna play Mama's Gonna Knock You Out, or Mama Said Knock You Out. So I'm gonna knock you out. Major luck. You could at least like... You had a little bit too much fun with that guitar there, buddy. Okay. What are you hitting, Crazy? Like Shining Crazy Diamond? All right. Now what? Shoot, you get out of my way. I'll hit you with it. Okay, of course. Okay, now that just pissed me off. Oh, Rohan got it. That was beautiful. I've never seen that one before. So I'm guessing what happened was Rohan had like rode on Shuichi for him to fly into Josuke, and he forced Josuke to defend himself. Just the amount of pettiness there. I don't know if that was like Dr. Doom and Reed Richards level, but oh my god. Here's the thing though. You're not getting away from this time. Yeah, he sent it. Yeah, he sent it towards Josuke. Okay, okay, now for some reason they wouldn't let me hit him. Oh, that's adorable. But two can play that game. Damn, I can't target. Come here. By the time someone shuts you up. Oh, Akira! Damn, I didn't hit him. It's like he just wants to run. That's it. Well, Rohan got him, but still, that makes me so freaking mad. I was trying to take him out and get running. Wow. Okay, that's it. Okay, it actually wrote that said you're probably knocked into a 70. Okay, yeah. He's. How about you don't? Rohan, I had him. Okay, he's like trying to one up me. Jeez. That was trickier, harder than it needed to be. Why do you keep ignoring my instructions and acting on your own? You always do the opposite of what I want you to. That's why I hate you. I was hoping to feel some warm friendship, you know. Yeah, their dynamic is like one of my favorite parts of Diamond is Unbreakable. To me, it's kind of like Zoro and Sanji from One Piece. Exception is it really is highly implicated that Rohan and Josuke might actually hate each other. Sanji and Zoro, they highly respect and do care about each other. They just never would admit it to each other. But really, you know, that's the thing. Josuke and Rohan do work together. They work well together when they do, but God knows they bicker. But they have like one of those dynamics. It's like one of my favorites, and that basically, you know, they'll argue like the hell and back. But then, like, if an enemy tries to step between them, they'll be like, "You keep out of this," and they'll beat the enemy's ass, like, you know, collectively, or both, like, you know, like they basically will both like team up and beat someone down, and then go back to bickering. What was I doing? Well, Josuke and Okuyasu. Whoa, my ass. Damn it, Shuichi. I've always had a hard time pronouncing his name, but yeah, because I think like his name's pronounced different from how it's spelled. Damn it, Shuichi. How you know how much trouble you caused us? Wakey, wakey, Akira. Time for you to lend a helping hand, too. Okay, yeah. All right, Skittles. Weather forecast. Yeah, no shit. You know, I guess we kind of figured that, you know, considering your name's Weather Forecast, so obviously probably, like, you know, would... You know, you don't really have to, like, explain it. There's no stopping my ability now. Not until it's reduced this whole world to rubble. Okay, now this time I'm actually just gonna keep the way it is. We're gonna like use Jolene and Narc. That's not, I don't recall them ever actually teaming up with Akira on the show. But I mean, I kind of think like, you know, right here it's like, no, your ass is helping, whether you like it or not. Give me one sec, guys. Checking something real quick. All right, sorry about that. All right. So yeah, we're gonna keep like, you know, these two the way they are, but I am gonna have to, like, you know, obviously go in and upgrade Jolene and Narc or Anastasia. It kind of feels weird calling him Narc. There's some of them, like, you want to pronounce their last name, but then some of them you want, you pronounce their first name. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of points. Get that taken care of. I mean, at least we're getting right on through the battles at least. All right, string barrier. You're no match for my Stone Ocean. All right, that'll do it. Now let's get Anastasia's up. Good grief. Now, honestly, I forgot what his stand does. So did he have, yeah, well, crap. Darn, the next duel heat's all the way over there. Whew. Well, no, I still can't reach it. Okay, I want to say, hold on a second. His name is like Diver Drive Dive. I want to say, I want to say, I think that, what was the actual name of his stand? Check this out real quick. They're also calling him Anastasia here, but I mean, they're calling him Anasui, you know, all right, so apparently his name's not, they don't even know how to actually pronounce his name either. So it says, like, All-Star Battle in Eyes of Heaven is Narc Anastasia, but in the Netflix localization, it was, Narcisco Anastasia. I don't know, like, what his name is supposed to be at this point. I mean, I keep calling him Anastasia, but apparently they don't even know how to pronounce his name. But yeah, like, okay, so Diver Down, it's like the normal thing, it's like, yeah, Diver Drive, but, so what its localized name is, but it's normally supposed to be Diver Down, which is Van Halen reference. So I don't even know what to call him at this point. I mean, I've always, like, thought of him as Narc Anastasia, but apparently, and I thought that's what it was on the Netflix adaptation. Either way. I mean, we'll just, like, call him what he is, which is pretty much, just Jolene simp. I mean, as God knows, he really wants him some Jolene. Darn, I forgot to get, I dove into your body. Okay, I forgot to get that one. Okay, let's just go and just do this. Because, that's one thing that's always been so confusing. Like, a lot of different names, like, weather, there's, like, weather forecast and weather report. I mean, it's like massively different from, like, the likes of One Piece and everything. I mean, well, Dragon Ball's not that much of a big deal. It's okay, in Japan, it's Son Goku. They just put Son at the beginning of Goku's name. But One Piece, at least their names are normally actually, consistent. See, now she called him Anase. Anase. You gotta, like, admire his dedication to protecting her, though. Jeez! Oh, wow! Oh God! Oh God! Damn! Like, Anastasia was on that too. Like. Okay. So I don't think they got a combo attack. That was surprising. Oh, you didn't fall off, huh? I don't think so. Anastasia, you had a let me handle this. Now we whooped his ass. Weather, I'll wake you up. Don't you remember who you really are? Good grief. Yeah, we basically just snatched that S rank away. So it was hilarious, like when me and Anastasia were just juggling him. His name was Weather Report. I guess it got fit and we made him into a cloud for a second. Right, eat your burrito. Alright. What? What? Look at she's looking at him and was like, motherfucker, do you know what you just did? Like she's just giving him that glare. Obviously that's not what it is, but just from this angle, that's what it looks like. Jolene? So you are the Weather I know. You just had to run it. You were being so protective. You were like, being like all heroic, and now you're too close, Weather. But I guess I can put up with it for now. See, the thing about it is that, he's over here complaining, but technically speaking, Weather's stand could probably wreck him. Though everyone else there too. The only thing is, I think if I'm right, Weather, I think when it actually does go full force, I think I recall that he can't control it, but I can't remember. But, Weather's got a pretty dang powerful stand. Only for now. Yeah, we get it, Anastasia. You're in love with her. You don't want anyone other man near her. Shut up. All right, we found the head for the Holy Corpse. Holy Corpse. Holy Corpse. All right, did all that make sense? If Pucci is scheming something, then suppose I need to survive a bit longer. Let me come and help you, Jolene. Thing is, I've always wondered if that's his hair or a hat he's wearing. I think someone said that it actually is a hat, but makes you wonder. I've always pictured him being bald-headed underneath. But I don't know. Because it looks like it's supposed to be a hat. But also, let's think about the fact, a lot of these characters, like the JoJo characters, have had some pretty freaking strange hairstyles. If that's actually his hair, it's about as flat as Stroheim's, little Timu Guile, cut that he rocks. Let me come and help you, Jolene. Of course, Weather. Okay, so we add Weather to the mix. I've been running through dozens of parallel worlds. How many dimensions must I traverse? At least 3. Oh, I know what this place is. Those crooked shoes. It's just, I just can't with those shoes. It seems like every time I see them, they get more and more curved. Or something wrong, Valentine? Is something chasing you? You look so terrified. Stand's too powerful. I can't beat him. Not even if I had the entire holy corpse. I can't defeat this man. By the way, you still haven't answered my question from before. What did you tell Jotaro? I asked you this question some time ago, Valentine. I mean, you shouldn't be asking anyone any questions when you look paler than a Cullen. Also doesn't really help that he's a vampire. What are you hoping to accomplish through them? Don't tell me you're conceited enough to believe that you could actually defeat Idea. Oh, you shouldn't be talking to anyone about conceit. Hey, Valentine. Have you ever wondered what humans live for? Humans live to overcome. Well, he's not done talking. Humans live to overcome their fears and worries so they can live in peace. I can give you the reality you long for. The reality that will finally bring peace to the depths of your heart. It'd be such a shame to kill a superior stand user like you. That's why I never overwrote you completely. You make it sound like it's a computer file. Like, you know... Like, do you want to overwrite this file, or... And how about abandoning your worthless ambitions and serving me for eternity? Supposed to be a president, you're not supposed to, negotiate with terrorists. You're done. Like, I haven't got the Steel Ball run, like I said, but I don't know if Valentine is actually supposed to be heroic. And I know he's supposed to be a main antag, who, in this continuity, got his ass whooped. This is... See how somebody look, him look like treating like a computer file. Now he looks like, he just had a system crash and he's over there glitching. This is... Yeah, the world over heaven. I think y'all caught that, though. See, every time he says Kono Dia and, like, idea or whatever, like, I'm waiting for the da, because, like, obviously one of Dio's most well-known memes is Kono Dio da, which, for those, who just... I mean, CJ the Champ, he's a YouTuber. I'm pretty sure some of you, like, if you're in anime or whatever, you guys have been on that side YouTube, you probably have heard of him. Well known for, like, his Black Air Force, round table of anime characters. Dio's obviously on it. Same with, like, Majin Buu, Madara Uchiha, Yujiro Hanma. A lot of ones that definitely deserve it. All I'll say is watch the video he did on Dio. You'll just see the levels of petty that this guy goes to. The whole Kono Dio thing. I don't want to spoil it because it's one of the most well-known. It's one, like, you know, the moments where, you know, you just want to, like, just reach through, like, and just punch this dude in the face just because how much of a jackass he is. But it's basically a part of Dio's character. You know, the thing is, Yoshikage Kira is my favorite JoJo villain, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna, like, it's kind of like how it is with, you know, Dragon Ball. Like McDV43, my favorite villain is Perfect Cell, but I'm not gonna deny that, you know, Frieza is probably, like, the most iconic. You know, it's, you know, the longest 5 minutes in anime history. But with, you know, Yoshikage Kira, you know, I just kind of like, you know, Yoshikage Kira, you know, for, like, the story behind him. But I'm not going to deny that Dio is pretty much, like, the best out of the JoJo villains. He's the most iconic, you know, and there's every single good reason for it. But God knows this guy, you know, like, definitely had, like, some levels of petty that almost rival, like, Dr. Doom's pettiness towards Reed Richards. No, let me rephrase that. Nothing can rival Dr. Doom's pettiness. Oh, my God. You know, when you destroy a whole universe or a whole dimension, or, like, a spot in the multiverse just because it was said that there was, well, yeah, that too. But also, like, but either way, like, when you look at Doctor Doom, literally one universe, you know, he basically was, like, willing to destroy, like, one, like, entire entire reality just because there was a reality where him and Reed were friends. And that was just, like, such levels of pettiness because how much he can't stand Reed. But yeah, Dio can arrive in any reality I wish.
Funny Valentine. お前はも
You no longer exist
うどこにも存在しない。
anywhere. So he just gave him, like, the Record of Ragnarok treatment. Basically on that show or whatever, or in that series, like, basically when someone dies or whatever, pretty much their entire soul is just implied to be just, you know, destroyed. So they just, literally nothing of them exists at all. I'm gonna stop talking to this guy. You know, he's like simmered over Yasuho, and, you know, again, no one tricked him. He came on his own free will because he thought she was here. But I mean, he's simping over her like about as much as, like, Anastasia, like, or Anasui, or whatever, you know, simps over, you know, Jolene. Then again, no, I don't think. Yeah, never mind. There's not really much of a comparison there. We're going to the Coliseum now. Oops. But again, like Anasui or Anastasia, however you say, because they've had different ways. The thing about, like I said, you gotta commend him on some points. You know, he definitely is protective of Jolene, but God knows if another guy gets near her. At least with Sanji and Nami. Sanji's, like, you know, obsessed with Nami and everything. You know, he doesn't mind, like, Zoro or any of them getting around Nami, but. Is there a Holy Corpse part here? This guy. Yeah. What the hell? When did? I don't believe it. Jotaro. Just now time jumped. So that's one thing as well. Since it's kind of like been shown as well on this, we'll wait till it actually introduces him in a second. But then I'll kind of explain something to you guys. I think it's actually pretty cool about, like, several of the villains in JoJo. Just now time jumped. Now we're in the boss. No, Diavolo's range. He's here. I can feel him. He's right next to us. I'm in for you to see. The thing was, I was supposed to Emperor Crimson is King Crimson. Well, I use King Crimson. swear, you know, to this day, I swear, it looks like you just scalped the Pink Panther and then put his freaking skin on your head. Boss. We're getting closer. We're too close. Yeah. So I'm not gonna say exactly what Giorno did to Diavolo. Like, that's the thing. It was like an awesome ending for, like, you know, in regards to what happened with Golden Wind. I'm not gonna really spoil, like, you know, exactly what he did to Diavolo, but it does, of course, like, it may even actually say here, anomaly must have allowed him to escape from the effects of Requiem's power. I want to take you by surprise. I could have mown down a number of you just now. You're still standing because I chose not to do so. Conceited ass. Now, technically, what he said was actually BS, because if Giorno had Requiem out, yeah, he wouldn't probably be able to do much of anything. I mean, if he had a drop on him, yeah, understandable, because obviously Giorno probably wouldn't have been ready for it. But, yeah, what Requiem did to him at the end of Golden Wind or whatever, he has no right to be talking. You stole my land, my money, and everything else I own. But I don't care. Giorno Giovanna, I will defeat you in order to keep moving forward. That is the reason I've come here. Okay, so basically what I was about to say is, obviously, you know, we've seen, like, you know, how, like, you know, some of their, like, you know, a few different, you know, character, you know, like the main antags, how their powers work. And what's always, I thought, has been pretty cool is how, like, I don't really know how Funny Valentine stuff works. Like I said, I'm not at Steel Ball Run yet. But for the most part, they pretty much, you know, their powers have revolved around time manipulation. Obviously, you know, this didn't happen with, like, Dio during Phantom Blood, and also, like, the Pillarmen, because this was before they started doing stands. But Dio, it's obvious that his, you know, his whole thing is he can stop time. The world can stop time. There's, like, so many memes about it and everything. In regards to my Stream Loots card collections, or where back, you know, when I was really, I mean, I still have, like, my Stream Loots cards available. But I have one where if someone triggered it, it actually would force me to stop moving for, like, you know, 10 seconds or 9 seconds. So play a GIF of, like, you know, of Dio activating the world, or Zawaldo. And if the card was actually played, it meant that whatever it is I'm playing in a game, whatever, I had to stop, and I couldn't pause the game. So it means that I basically, you know, would have to, like, you know, stop what I'm doing. If I'm playing Dark Souls, where obviously that's going to be a bad time for me. So I've actually got a card based around that for my Stream Loots collection. But Dio, his whole thing is he can stop time. Yoshikage Kira, his whole thing is that, you know, basically once his stand upgraded, he had the ability to basically rewind time in a way. Basically, if someone, like, found out his name, like, it's been a while since I believe, like, if someone actually found out his name, or, you know, or whatever, or said his name or found out his name, it would, you know, trigger, you know, bites the dust, or bites the dusto. And it pretty much would cause, like, time to rewind. It would basically blow them up and then cause time to rewind. He could basically create this whole time loop, you know, similar to the Majora's Mask, Welcome in DJ, or Outer Wilds, or whatever. So he basically could do, like, this whole thing where time will continue to reset every time, like, someone found out his identity. So yeah, Kira was pretty freaking broken. But then, like, Pucci, his whole thing was he eventually got to the point where he was able to like move time forward, like, just exponentially, to where it basically, I can't remember if it itself is what caused, like, you know, entire universe to reset or move forward. But it basically, you know, Pucci was able to, like, fast forward time, like, very, you know, to that mass amount. This jackass right here, I can't stand him because of his stand, because, like, he just decides, you know what, I'm just going to cut a slice out of time like it's a freaking birthday cake. Basically, you know, you'll be walking somewhere, he will actually just cut time, or basically just erase, like, a section of time or whatever, and basically makes it so, like, there's, like, a part, like, whatever it is you were just doing just basically gets, like, just, you know, yeah. Some of these stands get really hard to explain. Dio, it's just basically as simple as him stopping time. Diavolo's is bullshit because he could basically, you know, just cut a section out of time pretty much, you know, to make it simple. Kira could rewind time, like, while making you explode, and then, like, start over a whole time loop. And Pucci was able to kind of, like, you know, make time fast forward. So yeah, they basically, were, they can usually they can manipulate time in some way or another. All right, and we're gonna keep Trish in this one, just because, I love, this, what her stand does when it does like a beat down, because hers is the Spice Girl reference. Because, the different stands have, different, shouts. Star Platinum's is Ora, which translates roughly to take this, take that, I believe. Muda, which is like Dio and Giorno's. It basically translates to useless. When Bucciarati, when Sticky Fingers does his, it basically, it says Adi, 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 and then he basically says Arrivederci at the end. Match him being Italian. Let me see. Trying to find. Yeah. We'll update, upgrade. God knows we gotta, work with her. I don't know if her and Giorno have, an action or whatever. With a strength of 1,000 fists. Alright, she's, rough and disturbed. Well, actually, it's 10,000 fists. How much damage is this gonna do? They call it Spicy Lady. It's actually supposed to be Spice Girl. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to, oh yeah, here we go. Let's get that dual heat up. That's a priority I do if I don't have it unlocked. But I know I might have been off on some of what I was saying in regards some of the stand powers. It's been a while since I've watched the Golden Wind. But that's also when that's the thing, over time, some of these stands started getting much more complex, where it felt like, you were watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Because originally with Yu-Gi-Oh! It's okay, basically this card does this, that card does that, but then it started going into more complicated stuff over time. But yeah, let's see. Being this soft means I'm more unbreakable than Diamond. Yeah, once I think that I cannot remember exactly what Spice Girl did. All right, not Jolene. We gotta once I think she actually was just able to kind of make herself very she said basically to where something smacked her or whatever. It basically would kind of she'd be more malleable, so she'd roll with the punch. Can't recall. I think she actually can make things it's been ages. Let me just kind of look it up real quick, just confirm it. I know I said I would rather you guys find out some of these stand abilities, but she basically already kind of said it right there. Spice Girl stand. All right, yeah, a Spice Girl can soften materials where making it pretty much indestructible, because if someone tries to hit it, it can't break it it normally could. So basically, I guess in a way, she can make bones very soft. So if someone tried to hit a bone, instead of breaking the bone, it would just kind of just be like it was hit, they were hitting a sponge. All right, yeah, let's upgrade Muda. Okay, that'll be fine. Okay, let's go in here and smack the old boss around. Yes, fruit roll-up head. Okay, let's get him, Trish. You're not off to a good start, are you there, boss? Okay, Trish, my sake, let's get him, Orban. God knows, you really got a vendetta, don't you? Ow. Alright, well, let's get him then. Oh, boss! Damn, he ran. I like how he jumped. Apparently, he jumped away, and then then Spice Girl smacked the shit out of him. Okay, now that totally should have got him. Now I'm getting frustrated. Okay, so we're playing that kind of game now. All right, I guess history's got to repeat itself then. Trish, back me up. Oh, now you're about to catch these hands. Hey, boss, look familiar? Got you this time. Oh, so they don't have a unique dual heat. Oh! Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just whooping his ass right now. Okay. He's not in Requiem for me. Let's get him. Damn, he's blocking every... All he does is block. Oh, oh, and she just, jumped into a dual heat. All right, good setup, Trish. There goes. Yeah, she actually shouts out "wannabe." It's beautiful. All right, back me up, Trish. You know what? Well, that didn't work. Hey, boss, you're fired. I didn't know I bought Requiem out. I wasn't paying attention. I thought like it canceled. Whatever the case. I wasn't really paying attention. I was caught up in everything. It's pointless no matter how many times you try, and I hate doing pointless things. So basically just said right there, the name useless, useless. And she just pulled a Bruno right there. Or Bucciarati. Not gonna lie, he kind of had me on the ropes there for a second or whatever, because like I kept trying to hit him, he was blocking everything. But I guess you kind of expect it from someone who like has to like cut time like a cake or whatever to avoid getting hit. And that's what you get for like coming in with those big ass purple shoes. Yes, the boss is no match for Giorno. You totally beat him. We would have took it anyway. You can have this corpse part. Consider it a farewell gift. But the next time we meet... I'll have you singing your own Requiem. Alright, we got the legs. Guess it's appropriate considering like how fast he ran. All right, Push Pop, what's up? Oh, hold up, hold that thought. Because he was saying similar stuff. Good. All right. All right, that's harvest again. I don't want you to wrap me up in any of this trouble. Now that I've got chili pepper, I'm going to use it to make my life super fun and awesome, man. How'd that work out for you again? How can we stand at reality itself? Not even Reckon can stop it. What can we do? Do what we always do. Just wing it. Alright, Air Suplinas Island. Okay, while it's moving forward, do a quick reset the audio real quick because it was starting to desync. I really do wish I could figure out how to stop that. But again, I feel like it's going to take me getting like a new capture card. Oh, these dorks. Can you please stop shouting? I dealt with enough from Stroheim. Puny humans, prepare yourselves. Yeah. Resistance is futile. We'll finish this in one fell swoop. Okay, we'll leave these two the way they are. Seriously, he spawns in and immediately starts yelling. I mean, he's not at Stroheim's levels, but god dang. All right, zoom punch. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. Oops, probably should have done it for overdrive barrage. Okay, let's see what we can do for Johnny. All right. I definitely want to go for the dual heats because those can definitely turn tide of a battle. Like quick, fast, in a hurry. He's only got one or two. Okay. He'll be the sacrifice. Okay. Yeah, since we're getting through this so quickly, I mean, it definitely, you know, because we've already got like a good bit through this chapter, like within like, you know, only a little more than an hour. No, you came here. We were here first. Now, why would you do a thing like that? All right, that's littering. It's not an army of them, Johnny. It's just two. And I kicked his ass enough times. Oh, Dio. Well, Kono Dio-da, it's about to be Kono Mio-da. It's not off to a good start. You know what happens to vampires? You messed up my joke, son. I said what happens to vampires is they get impaled. Yeah, play the part. Major luck. Then aim for his throat so he can't scream anymore. And he's still screaming. Shut up. Quiet. I'll whoop your ass too, Diego. I think I made him mad. Okay. Jeez, they're like letting him camp. Dio, I was joking around a lot, but now you done pissed me off. Now I'm about to smack you again. That made me mad, didn't you? Yeah, go pose in the afterlife, bitch. He gonna crank a JoJo pose right there mid-combat. What's the matter with you? Oh, don't you start now. Oh, Diego. Let's see where on earth you are. Excluding the Carmen. Wherever you are, you're about to be unconscious. Get your ass up. I ain't done with you yet. Bonk. Damn, he blocked it. I'm not done with you yet. Come back here. You ain't got no horse in this race, literally. That felt very personal. Yep, that was personal. Oh, Johnny, you good? Hang on, let me get some of that. I said I'm getting some of that whether you like it or not. Ow, shit. Stop blocking. I literally knocked him off that high horse. Like, you summon that horse in just to get knocked off of it. Your fate is sealed. That's what Lesson 5 was for. Yeah, I don't think he was paying attention. He's like, oh, I'm gonna bring my horse. I was like, I'll whoop your horse's ass too. And I like horses, but I mean, I'm not really too fond of your horse. Thing is, I'm just not gonna knock you off the horse. I'm actually gonna kill the horse, but. Just the fact he bought the horse and just get knocked off of it. Yeah, I get it. Kono Dio da. Yeah. You said it 1,000 times already during these streams. Impossible. How could I Dio? Impossible. Yeah, or how could I Dio? He's gonna say Kono Dio da there, and it's not even a part of the sentence. He just like saying it. Be defeated by mere humans. Oh, how dare you? Oh, he's gonna play victim now. You started this. I mean, for one thing, the main mistake here is you lined up with that jackass. I mean, he's basically been losing like to the Joe Stars for like how many centuries now? How can you do this to me? I'll remember this. You'll get what's coming to you. Yeah, I get it. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. Yeah, cry about it. Fix that eye on... Yeah, take your kinks on somewhere else. But seriously, like, Diego... you got like that crooked eye on your helmet or where. You might want to fix it considering like, Dio like, using that eye, Dio, so much. It's a lot quieter around here now. Never mind. Oh, shit. I don't want to hurt Iggy. I forgot I never, you know, freed these two. Yes, some old friends. What's this, Jotaro? Technically, they found us. They came here. Finally, we found you. You can just hear the pain in Kakyoin's voice, though. You can see, you know, if you watch Stardust Crusaders, you'll see why. You know, Kakyoin was just, you know, yeah, he was one of the good ones. We're gonna bring you back to normal in no time. It doesn't matter how many people you gather. Bring you all until there's nothing left. Okay, I just really don't want to, like, you know, hear Iggy's shouts when you hit him is the problem, is the thing. Okay, I guess we're gonna use. I'll use Polnareff for this. God knows I got a lot. You know, I gotta do here. We'll use the combination we got because I haven't really used Polnareff and. Yeah, I think, like, canonically, Polnareff is supposed to be French, I believe. Crap. Alright, now let's see what we can do for Joseph. Old Joseph. Good grief, okay. I keep on wondering if, like, you know, like, the way they have everything organized is supposed to, like, you know, embody something. I want to say, I think that's what Final Fantasy X did. There was, like, one game I played where, like, you know, the ability tree, like, match, like, the characters, that's right, yeah, Skyrim did it. With, you know, each of the abilities or whatever, or each of, like, the skills, they actually match, like, you know, what the skill was, like, based on, if I remember correctly. Skyrim is one game I would love to do a stream series for, but I know that one would take forever. I've never actually beat Skyrim. I'm one of those that pretty much, you know, got caught up in doing everything so much I never actually beat the main story. Alright. He doesn't really have, like, a whole... Alright, yeah, so... Thankfully, it seemed like everything was kind of set where I could get, like, most of his stuff powered up pretty quickly. Alright, that'll work. Alright. I don't know if these two have, like, a unique ability or not. I believe you just shivered and... Okay, yeah, they don't. I know that Josuke, I think Josuke and Polnareff have, like, yeah, they got, like, one they use together. I'm right. And Josuke and, no, not Josuke, Jotaro and Polnareff and Jotaro and Kakyoin. I'm pretty sure Joseph and Abdul have, like, a team-up attack. Yeah, and I'm and of course, like, you know, like, Stardust Crusaders, their stands were named after tarot cards. I've always liked Silver Chariot's design too, though. I mean, it's like just it looks more like a robot, but I always impressed me when they just like walk out of the way. See, I'll come in there after you and beat your ass. There you go, Joseph. Again, he always wants to sidestep it. Or let's walk out of the way of it. Screw your Timu Blaze again, I swear. I don't care how red its shoes are. Okay, now that was BS. I went right through him that time, but Joseph got him. Like, I went through him that time. This is... Well, those stairs had to hurt. Now, so, like, the thing is, just say this. No one ever actually really hears Iggy talk on the show or whatever. All that's basically his own internal monologue. Like his inner voice, but he doesn't necessarily talk on the show in a traditional sense. Oh, you little... Okay, now this is... Okay, that's it. That's why I don't want to fight him. I don't like fighting Iggy. I mean, just because... Darn it. Don't you bet he's annoying as heck to hit and actually fight. Okay. Maybe that's the last time I got to fight Iggy. What a fight. That's my Mr. Joestar. That kind of tired me out. How we got an S on time and got a B overall, I have no idea. Took a lot of damage during that. I mean, there's some serious BS going on. Like, the fact I ran right at Abdul with the dual heat and went through him. Us? I could have sworn that I just charged on Dio's mansion. Yeah. Mr. Joestar, what's going on here? Abdul, you recognize us. Abdul. Abdul? No point in translating it. We'll explain what's happening later. In the meantime. Thank goodness you're back to normal. Wait a minute. Looks like you're finally back to normal too, huh, Iggy? You little show off. Yeah, that was a bit of a running joke on the show. But I think that yada yada right there was kind of like a more of a happy one, or like a low key happy one. Because the thing is, Jotaro, he mellows out in the series, but Stardust Crusaders, God no, he's kind of an ass. You know, he's the main pro tag, but he was an asshole in Stardust Crusaders. But it was in a way that, you know, things he does, you just want to like reach through, like, you know, just strangle him. But then also you just see, like, you know, also, you know, he's very, you know, he's pretty intelligent in the way he goes about, like, some of the fights and whatever. He's got his own, like, you know, he's got a moral code he goes by, but God knows, you know, he could be a jerk at times. But that kind of like was one of those things where, you know, you kind of like, you could tell it was like almost like, I think just to me, the way he did that yada yada right there, which that's like his main catchphrase, it kind of seemed like he actually was trying, it sounded almost like he was kind of like his voice was breaking a little bit there. Because these were his friends. These were, you know, people he traveled with during Stardust Crusaders. And even though he could be a jerk, you know, he did care about them. You know, he does care about people. He's just like one of those types that's like pretty stoic and, you know, and has like, he doesn't really show it a lot of times. All right. I don't know how many fights we've done. That's supposed to be 7. I mean, I know we've kind of like already, you know, we've gotten through a good bit of this. Man, what do you say? What happens? See, now that right there, he says to protect, it's all about Jolene because I'm going to protect Jolene better than anyone else. Like, he's actually trying to make a competition out of it. It's like, moron, as long as she's protected, what do you care? I mean, it doesn't matter who protects her. Like, he's literally saying, I'm going to protect her more than her own father will. Like, listen here, sir. Don't be standing, like, ominously in front of a window. Indico Pucci. There you are, Father Pucci. I've got something to ask. I got something to ask him too. What was his parents thinking when they named him? Dio's power? If you know the secret of my dear friend's power, there's nothing you can do. Man, I know what I could do. You could do it, whatever. Make sure that you don't have to worry about no kid. Make sure that, like, no kid gets slow to actually use your face as like a connected dots, you know, page again. Still don't know how the hell his eyebrows do that. You're fools to defy Dio. Prepare to receive the judgment of heaven here and now. Divine intervention will be like, you know, your head getting shaved. Seriously, like, out of all the characters, he has like one of the strangest hairstyles, like, out of all the seasons. I mean, even like, you know, I mean, I understand like it's anime, you know, people are gonna have like very unbelievable hairstyles. I mean, this is like, you know, a type of medium where like, where, you know, they can have naturally blue hair. Somehow this dork or whatever like has like one of the weirdest, absolute weirdest like hair. God dang. I guess like it's because I haven't really been using JoJo that much. But I think it was also a time like before I was supposed to like power him up and I never got around to it. My basic, all of his abilities maxed out. Let's go ahead and like do something with his guard. Hang on. When I was... Hang on. Yeah, that way we can kind of like, you know, keep time stopped a little bit longer. All right. What? Step down, woman? It's the fact she just called her father a kid. That's hilarious. All right. Ow! Jeez, all right, yeah, they're a little tough. Basically, they just like, it's when they overwhelm you. Enough. Okay. Yeah. See, now aim this when it's Sunday, when you're supposed to like hit. Okay. See, it keeps on going past them. We're not losing this. Don't. Yeah, that was a... Just because I kept doing so much damage, and they keep swarming us. That like was tougher than I thought it was gonna be. You never shut up, do you? I kind of skipped past what she was saying. Still got an A. Yeah, the two S's kind of saved us on that. Smack you through that window. Give me a break. Looks like these guys weren't pious enough. Me? So you're up next. Do you not feel this strange destiny at work? Right now we're in a faithful place. Yeah, JoJo Prime, right? All this began right here at the Joestar house. Right here, my dear friend, first encountered his destiny and took his first steps on a path that would lead him to unimaginable heights. A path towards the salvation of the human race. Just as ships once used starlight to guide their voyages in the sea. Those who meet him and follow his path will journey towards his heaven. Well, I don't want to go. How about that? You can't make me.
との出会いとは重力であり、出会うべくして出会うものだからだ。
People meet through gravity. We meet those whom we are destined to meet. You know, I wish I wasn't destined to meet you.
そしてそれこそが
That self is
真実である。
that self is reality. No, that for me is very bad misfortune.
真実を得た者は幸福である。
I mean, well, I gotta like sit here and ponder how the hell your eyebrows are doing that. Those who attain reality will be blessed.
人類は彼によって救済される。
See, I'm just so compelled to like have him just, just do like an over-exaggerated preacher voice with him. It's like, in him, mankind will find salvation. Yes, it will, my
私
son.
の求めたもの、
This is what I've longed for.
eyes of heaven だ。
The eyes of heaven, which will be all upon us. Yes, they will. They will. And all you blasphemers are going to have to sit there and repent for everything you've done. You will. Will you please stop talking? Shut up. See, I'd be the first one to probably get struck down just because of my mouth if I was actually talking like this in person. Like, he would probably be use the stand and just beat my ass right there on the spot.
これもまた奇妙な因縁。
This, too, must be some strange kind of destiny.
この宿命の場所でお前たちを始末するのはな。
For you see, you non-believers, this is so fitting. It is so fitting. Yes, it is that a place that I would finish you off in this fateful place.
ディオの能力を話す気はねえってことだな。
I guess you don't feel like telling me about Dio's power, huh?
それじゃあ、せかすようで悪いか。
Well, if that's the case, then sorry.
力ずくで聞かせてもらうぜ。
Right now, I'm going to ask you with my fist. See, the thing is, he does different from Ash Ketchum. He doesn't turn his hat all the way around backwards. He just turns it like probably a quarter of the way. Let you know how screwed you are? It doesn't even turn the hat. I think he just puts his hand on it all, like, all dramatically. I mean, seriously, you look at his head or whatever. He looks like he looks like his head's like a Care Bear. It's like the stomach of a Care Bear. Like you can spend it like buzz out the Care Bear stare at any moment.
一切をディオに委ね、重荷を下ろすのだ。やれやれ、勝手に決めてんじゃねえぞ。
ここで決着をつける。
All right, Grumpy Bear, let's go. Well, I just insulted the hell out of my favorite Care Bear. That's the thing, like I've always loved Grumpy Bear and Grouchy Smurf for some reason. Like, knock knock, Poochie.
お前たちを始末する。
Jolene, knock him down here. I got some. You know what? I'm coming back up there. He ain't gonna like what happens when I do. Come here, Poochie. Let's have a talk.
とりあえずこの辺り。
そこだ。ここが一番。拳を叩き込みやすい角度。
He's like being upstairs so much, I just knocked you back up there. Well, that's what it is. They basically pull. See, I hate when they do that. Still, we're beating his ass though. Time to finish this. You know what? I was gonna be. Jolene, did you just beat? Why'd you fall like that? I don't know if Jolene hit him or somehow like my duel heat, like just a startup beat his ass, but okay. Give me a break.
くたばりやがれ
Yeah, don't come back this time. Back to hell with you. It's like he's got the ultimate mullet going on. Like he's got like, you know, those 3 long ponytails in the back, and he's just got like his hair shaved all the way around. I mean, it's not business in the front party in the back, it's a CEO in the front party in the back. No, it's a franchise in the front. All right, spit it out. Tell me about Dio's ability. Fool.
深淵なる目的の私とディオの砦に踏み込んでくるとは
To think that the dwellers of such a fragile straw house could even set foot in our fortune and threaten our profound great. You ass, this is like the mansion that my family built. I'm a Joe star, you're a no star. I mean, aside from the one on your head and everything, but I mean, we're not gonna talk about that because I still can't figure out how the hell you're doing that.
だが同時に奇妙な安心をも感じるよ
Yet I feel strangely relieved. I mean, I've got Star Platinum, he's got Star Platinum Blonde, apparently.
今我が友の成功を確信したのだから
For now, I'm convinced of my dear friend's victory.
全ては我が友の言った通りなのだから
You see, it is all as he foretold.
お前たち36の魂は
Here you are, 36 souls. Yeah, and there's 99 red balloons also.
ディオに捧げられるための生贄
Already be sacrificed to Dio.
何
What? That menacing laugh there.
捕まるわけにはいかない
I can't let you catch me.
ジョセフのスタンドアーミット・パープルは頭の中で考えていることも読み取れるからな
Joseph Stanhope Purple's telepathic. I thought, yeah, let's just go and put our ideas in our heads on what we could do to you.
この地球では海と陸地の割合が7対3で決まっているように
So you're gonna stand on the pedestal and suddenly you're become like my science or my geography teacher now?
生物の魂の数も決まっている
There's also a fixed number of living souls.
魂の全体の数は常に一定ということ
Only a certain number of souls can coexist.
だが複数の魂をたった一人の人間が所有できるとしたなら
If you consider the idea that one man can possess more than one soul,
彼は何を見ると思う
what do you think he would see? Two different personalities fighting over the TV remote?
彼の先にはどんなことが起
What
こ
do
る
you think his future would bring?
私は彼についていきたかった
I wanted to go with him.
彼が世界でなすことを見たかった
To see what he would create with the world.
ディオ神を愛するように君のことを愛している
Oh yeah, that's right. Jotaro, you could have and all that monologuing he was doing, you could have easily stopped him.
36の魂
36 souls.
生贄だと
Did you say sacrifice? He didn't say just say sacrifice. He sacrificed himself right there. He kind of like showed how it's done. Just think about Poochie or whatever, you know, he was like, you know, just he got the eyes. This whole thing about, I mean, honestly, I think the way they've shown it is that Poochie, for whatever reason, is one of the few people that Dio actually liked. Like, actually, you know, spoke to and of as, like, basically an equal. You know, as a friend. Try to let a man along for heaven. Like, you know, because Dio is well known for basically being someone who pretty much will just step on, walk on. You know, Dio's well known for being someone who's, like, honestly, you know, you can't really trust him. But Poochie is, like, one of those that he honestly really did seem to genuinely respect. Okay, we're in the final chapter now. So we're going to be finishing this up tonight. For sure now. I mean, I definitely was. I mean, I was already going to do it anyway, but... Like I said, because I definitely want to, like, you know, get started on the next game I'm going to be playing tomorrow. And I'm... Like I said, I've got a couple of ideas on what I want to play. I think I know what I'm going to go with. It's going to be, like, it definitely should be a shorter series. Might even be one I actually might be able to do in one stream if I go with the one I'm planning on doing. It'll be like a blast in the past from one that I played when I first started doing content creation. Or probably like maybe like a couple years into it, give or take. All right, El Cairo City Rooftop. This does kind of have me want to like watch back through JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I just thought of like another weird one for whatever. My Neighbor Totoro's Bizarre Adventure. God, that would be a weird ass crossover. I've never seen My Neighbor Totoro, but might actually watch that tonight. Because I definitely kind of like, you know, need to like dip into my little, you know, my Studio Ghibli back catalog. Because really the only movies I've watched, I remember watching Princess... Now, how in the hell am I supposed to get that? That's not even right. I can't even get those. Yeah, I might watch that tonight. I don't know. I may watch it tomorrow. But so far as Studio Ghibli, the only movies I've seen is Howl's Moving Castle, which was amazing. Spirited Away, which I also definitely loved. And also, long ago I saw Princess Mononoke, but I think that was like only like parts of it. All right. Don't really need to talk to anyone. We're just gonna go and just jump on. Well, yeah, I've got that one too. But I just really dig, you know, Studio Ghibli's, you know, art style. For me, it's kind of like how, you know, to this day, you know, basically, you know, like a lot, like these movies, like even when you see like other ones come out, they stand up. They've always had a unique style to them. Like you can just tell that, you know, it's a, you know, Studio Ghibli movie. But also, for me, it's kind of like, you know, similar how it was with Akira. You know, Akira, straight up, you know, is like, for me, was well ahead of its time. You know, just because, like, it was, like, just the animation was so beautiful. And, you know, and it kind of, like, was one of the things, I guess, I kind of, like, you know, really... I've never, like, originally I didn't used to have, like, a massive love for cyberpunk. But Akira's, like, one of those movies where, like, as I've rewatched it over the years, I've kind of, like, you know, developed more of a love for cyberpunk. One reason I want to eventually do Cyberpunk 2077. But Akira was just such a well-done movie, you know, that I feel was, like, so ahead of its time. Just because it was, like, so well animated. That's... Hang on. Yeah, the audio desynced a bit again, I think. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. If you're here, he must have defeated Pucci. No, he kind of defeated himself. I mean, we did, like, you know, take his ass out. We did beat him down first. Well, congratulations, JoJo's. You've done well to reclaim your allies in the corpse. And now, once again, you stand before IDEO. See, and this is basically the reason why I've done comparisons of him and Dr. Doom. Because, again, Doom's got, like, that sheer pettiness towards Reed Richards. And he always, you know, basically is like, you know, he kind of refers himself in the third person. Like, he says Doom instead of, like, I. I think, like, a lot of times I've seen, like, you know, Doom refer to himself as, you know, you will kneel before Doom and stuff like that. And this jerk right here is like, almost every sentence, you stand before IDEO. And once again, you stand before IDEO. Joseph's like one of the main ones actually making a point here for that. Of course, Joseph also can't really talk, as God knows, you know, when in his youth, Joseph was pretty freaking cocky. Just, like, he was probably like, definitely one of the most flamboyant out of the Joe stars. Just listen to all that damn bravado. You're all alone now. Alright, took care of Valentine. What? I don't know what he was. I don't know what he was trying to tempt you into doing, but it matters little now. Now then, Joe Stars. You didn't even say Ideo that time. Quit saying Kono Dia. See, he's even like, trying to throw Ideo in where in sentences where it's not. I know y'all caught that. He just loves he loves referring himself to in his third person so much where he doesn't even when it's not even part of the dialogue. I heard that, Dio. Seriously. We get it. Your name's Dio. We know who you are. In the world I come from, you've already been exterminated. Your death will serve as a tribute to my friend Pucci. Screw that guy. He was a jerk too. Come, I'll play with you for a while. No, we'll play with you for a while, all right? Yeah, how about that? Platonically speaking. All right. I don't really guard, but it's not like too much else I can really get for Jotaro here. All right, let's work with Johnny a little bit. Don't know if he got a few points. But this does have me excited for whenever we do get Steel Ball Run. I don't know exactly what platform we're gonna get on because I don't even know if Stone Ocean's available on Crunchyroll. I know the other JoJo stuff is. But I know that they, originally, just Stone Ocean was on Netflix, but I don't know if they were actually put that on Crunchyroll. But it would be cool if they actually did just, focus on putting Steel Ball Run on Crunchyroll. Regards to anime, I just finished up, I got caught up fully on Demon Slayer last night, which, because they released, the final episode for the most recent season. But, I was basically staying on that for every single, new episode they uploaded. Kind of like how it is with, My Hero Academia right now. I'm, caught up on the anime for that. Well, Black Clover is one I got a late start on, so I'm having to get caught up on that one. And One Piece, which is my favorite anime, I'm still just barely past the time skip on that. I haven't watched any episodes of that in a while because I've been trying to watch through Black Clover because it's such it's a shorter anime to get through for what they got so far. Our Dio, Gone to Heaven, is clad in aura armor, so normal attacks don't do much damage to him. Team up with a partner and perform dual combos and heat attacks to break through his armor and deal massive damage. After Dio, Gone to Heaven uses a major technique, his aura armor will temporarily disappear. Well, I was going to wail on him anyway. Dio Gone to Heaven can overwrite your allies' mods and make them attack you. When one attacks, you deal a certain amount of damage to them to turn them back to normal, or attack Dio Gone to Heaven when he's charging his aura in order to defend the overwrite. So yeah. I just basically was going to do what I was going to do, just rush down, just straight rush down him anyway. Which usually in most fighting games, that's how I usually play. I do a lot of rush downs.
自分のマイナスをゼロに戻したいだけだ。オープンだけ。まだ攻撃をする。生贄は自分の肉体をすごいな。
Johnny, your presence is needed. What is Johnny doing? Get your ass up here, Johnny. Ow. Johnny's not helping. Whoa. Johnny, get up here. Apparently Johnny's on the quest. Okay. Yeah, that was a pun there. I was like, why'd he do that? Bitch. Look at that. So omnipotent, he can't stop a jar from hitting you. That broken ass attack. We gotta get him. Johnny can help me, that'd be great. Look at they're posing and like trying to knock it off. Speaking of knocking off, I got he bounced. Like boing. Johnny, get your ass over here and help me. Thank you. That hurt him. Got him. All right, now let's do some proper damage to him. He's not difficult. I just gotta like stay on him. But also, this is like it's a 5-stage battle too. I think it's like supposed to be like I gotta fight him 5 times. Cheater. The world, huh? How about the jar? Damn it, I missed. Knock it off. You cheap ass. Yeah, I get it. That's the name you're saying. Over heaven. No war for you. That. Yeah. See, now you see how it is. Bitch ass time stop. I can do it too. Johnny, get over here. Well, you got over here at least. Help me out. All right, we gotta go get him. Ow! Okay, that just hurt. You nasty cheater. Okay, that's it. A nice trip. Oh, don't get up. Knock your ass right back down, bitch. Oh, you filthy cheater. Quit posing. And you missed. There's Star Platinum. Like, it's like Johnny was like trying, every time I did a duel, he was trying to jump up with the horse and he couldn't jump up here. Give me a break. So good so far, but here's where the real problem starts. I should probably pick someone other than Johnny, but I want to give him a chance. That's what lesson 5 was. What is lesson 5? Yeah, hopefully lesson 6 is get a jetpack so you guys can get over to where I need you. I need you next time. But this shouldn't really take too long, because like I said, we gotta fight him 5 times, but... How you like that? JoJo's Star Platinum is invincible. Hey, we might be able to do this. Get him the finishing blow. You just can just decide that, yeah. The fact that it's so broken, he just decides, okay, you know, I'm just gonna ignore the damage and just decide, oh, you know, I'm not hurt anymore, which is sheer bullshit. This is like Toon Force levels of BS right here. Like, you know, the time, like, you know, in the Popeye stuff where he basically, God, like, pretty much, you know, destroyed existence and Popeye just ignored it. Yeah, that was kind of a thing. God basically tried to just like, it's like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna smite everything. And I think like, he basically just turned everything, like just destroyed everything, and Popeye, pretty much turned everything back on with a light switch, if I'm right. So yeah, that was like some serious Toon Force stuff going on right here. He's just like, yeah, I'm good. I knew it. Again. Damage is disappearing from Dio's body. You see, the thing about it is that I personally wish this story was canon for the sake of like bringing some of the characters back to life. But also, if this was canon, just think about this. Realistically speaking, Dio's stand would be considered like the most broken stand in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, again, canonically, Golden Experience Requiem is considered like the strongest stand. But if like all this was canon, Dio over Heaven would have like the most broken stand in the entirety of JoJo. Just like when Johnny and Giorno fought him before. This is it, his ability. What, no more attacks? Are you done already? Should I go ahead and finish you off? Because the thing is, Dio definitely permeated just sheer Black Air Force energy in, both not just Stardust Crusaders, but in Phantom Blood. On his debut, he just basically, his introduction was Black Air Force energy. When the moment he showed up at JoJo's, at Jonathan's house, that's all I'm going to say. You just knew that he was going to be a menace. But this game basically is like somehow making a menace, more of a menace. Should I go ahead and finish you off? Overriding reality? You figured out my stand's power? Thanks for the hint. It's almost like... That's almost like, well, you figured out my stand's power. Yeah, because you just told me. Nani? Yeah, it's called reverse psychology. So what? It makes no difference. Soon you'll come to know it better than you ever hoped for. Yeah, here's hoping he didn't infect the turtle. What is this? Haven't you noticed? Yeah, I forgot it did hit the turtle. See, again, that's just what gets me about this. The fact this whole game, they some way, somehow continue to make it seem like the turtle is the most important character in the game because something continues to happen to it. Either they keep bringing the turtle up or this happens. Like, you think everything's good, and suddenly the turtle is like, oh shit, not the turtle again. Mr. Present is actually the secret main protagonist of this game. World over heaven already hit that turtle. And now, like, just imagine it. This guy, he's like the biggest threat in the game. It's like, you know what? We can't take you seriously because you're just saying you just jumped a turtle. You can beat our asses or whatever, but now you're basically trying to assert, threat level by attacking a turtle. And now... to overwrite reality. He took our damn turtle. That poor turtle, though. It's like, it's like, look, all right, I ain't signed up for all this now. Oh, the turtle disappeared. So basically, that's kind of like what it is, where like there was a lot of them in the turtle. So the main implication is that some of them were still in the turtle, so he separated them to give. So that means like now they've got less of a chance of beating him because then the gang ain't all there. Blast him into various eras. No normal human could possibly withstand his power. Before long, their bodies will begin to wither away to nothing. Yeah, but seriously, all right? What did the turtle do to you? Just like a vampire who's been attacked with Hamon. You're gonna pay for that, all right? That turtle had feelings. And a lot of people, like, kind of like, just hanging out, within its shell. But that's beyond the point. How are you planning? And then like like next, he just says, my true goal is to create a world without turtles. I was secretly enlisted by Shredder. And if no turtles exist, then the Ninja Turtles cannot exist, and thus Shredder, will not be opposed. That'll be like the most bullshit, plot ever. And I want to see a JoJo and TMNT crossover for some reason. I don't know how that would work, but what the hell are you planning? Seriously, why? But I just want to know, why you decide you want to just terrorize Terrapins? Is now really the time to be asking that? Well, you can stop time, so yeah. Jotaro, I'm leading a spot. Yeah, of course you are. It's kind of plot armor, he's kind of my arch enemy. Thinking back on all we've seen, I believe you're the only one who has a chance of defeating him. We'll listen about the others. Well, technically I gotta beat the daylight into him, because daylight's kind of his weakness. Well, at least it was before, but you're in charge of beating the living daylights out of him, Jotaro. This will be the last battle without a doubt. Been a long time coming. Yep, the curtain's coming down. I'm staying behind. We can fight him together, right, Dad? Even after following a holy corpse to get here. Of course, he had to call it a bizarre adventure. I think you already said that once, Darren. Someone's called it a bizarre adventure before. I didn't think this would turn into such a bizarre adventure. All right, let's go ahead and give him a good old roundabout beatdown. You guys get the reference there. You can just see Jolene's ready. That's the thing. Like I said, my favorite, I don't know who my favorites are. Jotaro's definitely up there. Same with Josuke. But, Jolene's kind of cool too, though. She's got some special semblance for the fact she's the only, female JoJo. That's right. I don't think we got to fight Dio 5 times. We got to go around and do a few fights here and there. In regards to this. Yeah, I thought we had to fight Dio 5 times, but we don't. We've been waiting for you, scoundrels. Feast your eyes on my ultimate Hamon attack. Mr. Zapelli. Shiza. I'm sorry, you two. I'll finish this quickly. Yeah, I thought we had to fight Dio 5 times, but I don't know where I guess it's been ages I played this, but... Alright, let's go and get these two upgraded. Alright, Overdrive Barrage. This right here. Alright, we'll put the guards up. Just for the heck of it. Alright, now, Joseph. Good God. I could swear I upgraded him at some point. I guess I didn't think about when I was playing as him before. We're about to take care of it, though. Clacker Volley. Alright. Hamon. May skill Hand Grenade deal more damage. Let's get the dual heat up. Alright, he didn't get more damage. I'm gonna be playing as Jonathan and not Joseph, but still. I wonder if that's the machine gun. Iron ball crossbow. I'm so out of here. Alright, we should be able to go ahead and alright, that probably should have went on and done like the style guards to play when skill Hamon is in effect. We're good. Alright. I hate that I have to go in like and upgrade them like that, midway, but I'll slap your mustache off. Alright, let's get this over with. I guess it's kind of funny that we're fighting our respective Caesars here, too. I said respective Caesars, stay out of it. Well, not Caesars, it's the Pellies, not Caesars. Jeez, okay. Damn it. He knocked him down. Well, Joseph still got it anyway. Well, if you want to knock him down, I would have got mine. What'd you do? Alright, Zappelli. That is beyond it. Probably gonna get him for a second. I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know what? I ain't done with you. How about another one? I'm about to whoop that ass. I ain't done with you. You done made me mad. I still ain't done with you yet. How about, damn it? He gave me a third one for some reason. I like how Joseph smacked the shit out of him to revenge me right there. I got down and he immediately smacked his belly. We'll get you too. Yep, he's got machine gun. I've had just about enough of the yelling. All right. He's trying to help. He's spamming the hell out of Bubble Cutter. Oh! Going somewhere, Caesar? Mother put salad behind you because you're about to get tossed. Not that way. Shit. You don't stop spamming that damn attack. Batter up. I'm loving the music for this fight, though. All right, let's try to finish this, Joseph. There you go. Whoa, where am I going? Bonk. And done. All together now. We all trying to start a band up or something? Feel the beat of my hamon? Oh, so we should have 2 more fights we have to do, and then afterwards just got to beat Dio. We just got, like, you know, purify them again. Now, if you two do not stop getting corrupted, I swear. Where are we? Can't be. It can't be. We fell under Dio's control. That's right, you idiot. Don't scare me like that. What we ought to be scared of is Dio's power. I can't believe he could instantly put the Zeppelins back under his control like that. Still, it looks like we really can restore them with the corpse's light like before. You two, stay here for a while and rest. We've got to move forward. Oh, you two, of course, got corrupted again. Yo ho ho. There you are, you filthy terrorists. I'm gonna beat you in the next week. You can bet on that. What is it for Yasuho? Gyro, you. Joshu. I'll bring you back no matter how many times it takes, Gyro. Okay, we'll use these two just to like keep it canon, keep it like proper. Even though I'm not too keen on it. Good grief. Trying to see if I can work towards this duel right here. Darn, we didn't have enough. Alright, well, I'm not too keen on playing as Johnny, but we'll do it. Johnny's not one of my favorite characters in-game. Like, I haven't got Steel Ball Run to see exactly how he is as a pro tag, but, you know, he seems like he definitely is, you know, definitely, like, thinks a lot of, like, you know, Gyro as a friend and everything. Well, like you either. Not even got to this part in the anime yet. Actually knows what you're like.
いいですよ。一緒に戦いましょう。
Yo, freaking bow tie! Oh, damn. Wow. I'm gonna knock that grill down your throat. Ow. Here we go. God, like, you know, just that one just, for some reason, feels so personal. He just wails on him like what feels like forever. As in compared to the 7-page Muda, which, you know, for those who haven't seen Golden Wind, I won't spoil that, but God, one of the most satisfying parts of the anime and the book, or the manga, considering that in the anime they still call it the 7-page Muda. But obviously you can't really do just. All I'll say without going into detail is there's a particular antag in Golden Wind that pisses Giorno off to the point that in the manga he beats his ass for 7 pages nonstop. And they copied it to the anime or whatever, just pretty much, you know, a sense of, obviously they couldn't do pages in an anime, where they just did like a very long extended beatdown. But definitely one of those satisfying moments. Yeah, let's just not talk about the fact you're basically like, your stand is practically, you know, KY jelly. Oh my God, that was horrible and crude, but you know, we're just gonna go with it. But I'm not wrong, though. If you don't stop showing off that stupid grill. Enough of the friggin' grill. Like that. Ow! Okay then. Shit. What you just hit me with? Damn it. Okay. Onslaught answer. Okay. Now that's starting to... Screw, I'll do it without my horse. That's just about enough of your stupid bow tie. Sit down and shut up. That damn grill. And I'll shoot you too. How about playing laser tag all of a sudden? Josuke, you gonna get him? You gonna help me out? Oh my God. I'm gonna come after you. You ain't gonna like what happens when I do. Had it with you. Screw your horse. I had enough of him, man. That's stupid. I never want to see that grill again.
この状況を脱出するためだ。
It's the only way to escape. Like, he gonna summon you a horse. You jackass. I can't even make a comment on it. How stupid that whole situation was. It's the only way to escape.
俺に近づくな。
Stay away from me. Like, that's the only thing he said. Stay away from me. I guess he was talking about jerk with the bow tie. He's on going on about his not girlfriend. Joshu says it shows right there. Like, you know, I can't even remember the guy's name or whatever because, you know, how I try not to think about him too much. Is this? Ouch, what happened? You got too familiar, that's what happened. Good, you're back to normal. Gyro, just wait here for me. It'll be over soon. And please do not get corrupted again. All that silver in his mouth, he doesn't ever worry about like how to deal with a werewolf. He just bite the hell out of it and done. Problem solved. Early bird gets the worm, 6 bullets. I'm trying to remember like what it was. Let me check here. Yeah, without going too much into details, let's just say that Mista doesn't actually, you know, is very, very not fond of the number 4. Early bird gets the worm, 6 bullets. Now how'd your silly ass get corrupted? We won't let you get away with this. The funny thing about this is that technically, these are like the most loyal ones to Josuke. I mean, Okuyasu, well, the most loyal ones. Mista is like, you know, the most loyal one to Giorno. Like basically his best friend. Where like a lot of people just straight up ship these two. While Okuyasu and Josuke are very close, but really when you think like in my view, Koichi is definitely like the most reliable character on I mean him and Okuyasu both are. But really for some reason I've always like thought Koichi was definitely like the most reliable one and the one that had like the most character development between him and Okuyasu. Mista, and you're I mean, you just kind of like just see like the dread on Josuke's face right here. Koichi. Great. Well, he wants to fight him. Now that I think about it, we never fought before. But these are two of my favorite pro tags here, though, I think. And like I said, Jotaro's up there. Giorno's well up there. I like Jonathan also. Josuke's up there, too. It's really hard to kind of decide. But Jonathan, just because, like, you know, just how big his heart is. All right, Josuke. I got some more points we can put towards him. Let's go and get this maxed out. Dead-Eye Dick. Just this funny players to say. Just pony from here. As you were. Giorno. Yeah, got a few we gotta get for him. Alright, we're gonna get, yeah, Muda. Max that out, and then a perfect attack for you. Okay. Let's do this.
僕の栄光図を甘く見るな。
Just those shorts.
狙うのは奴らの眉間だぜ。安心しろジョルノ。怪我しても俺が治してやっからよ。クレイジーダイヤモンド、頼もしい能力だな。オープンだけ。
Okay. Well, you want to do this, Koichi? Fine, but all right then.
行くぜ。攻撃をつなぐんだ。クレイジーダイヤモンド。一旦おめえを
And this actually happened in anime, and it was hilarious. Like not a Koichi, but it was someone that he healed and then beat their ass down again. It was beautiful. Yeah, then Josuke can be petty too.
手伝うよ。
Was he gonna finish? All right. Who are you shooting at? Oh, you ain't going nowhere, Mista. You are not going anywhere. Except one way tried to beat downtown.
一旦おめえを直せばよ。
I'll just beat you down some more. I mean, your bullets ain't got nothing on these guns. Going somewhere, Mista? I'm about to beat you up again.
行くぜ。ここは僕だ。クレイジーダイヤモンド。一旦おめえを直せばよ。
Yeah, there's a little vocal percussion, a whole nother level coming from my mind.
僕に任せて。
You guys know, you know.
このままじゃやられる。
Two words, torture dance.
行くぜ。ひとつまりもないはず。
Jeez. All right, Koichi, well played. Come here, you little.
そんな。
行くぜ。
Oh, shut up. Oh, no, you don't. Come here. Jeez, he is not one. Jono, get. All right, you know what? I hate when that happens. Koichi, take the L. Right now. He did not want to go down.
じゃあ君の傷は僕が治そう。
That's the funny thing about it. Josuke was talking about healing up Giorno, but I think like both of them actually, both their stands actually are capable of healing, but in different ways. Here, let me heal your wounds, Josuke.
グレート、マジに助かるぜ。
Great, you really saved my butt. Oh, we got a full, well, almost did, but the Jojality or whatever, you know, kind of do it all. But yeah, we had like 3 S's there. And I forgot, I think that both their stands can heal in different ways. Oh, yeah. Magic burrito. What happened?
あれ僕はどうしてたっけ
Wait, what was I doing? Trying to kill us?
よー正気に戻ってく
Nothing
れ
out
て
of the
嬉しい
ordinary.
ぜ小一
Yo, glad to see you're back to normal, Koichi.
よーしいける
All right, can you stop screaming, please? All right, we're having a nice little moment here.
ディオの野郎がもったいぶったこと言いやがるから少し焦ったが問題ね
I got a little nervous when Dio started acting all high and mighty, but we're in good shape.
この調子でどんどん仲間たちを元に戻すぜ
Oh my god, now we just need to finish bringing everyone back to normal. That's right, we should be on the, yeah, the Zappellis. Then we fought at the, prison, and then this. Okay, yeah, so we should be on the last fight now.
どうしたジョルノ
What's the matter, Jorno?
いえ、ちょっと気になるんです。
Well, something's bothering me.
なぜあの男は
I just can't figure it out.
ディオは僕たちにこんなことをさせるのかと。
Why Dio would make us do all this.
僕たちを分散させるためなのかと思っていましたが、
At first I thought it might be to split us up, but
こうやって戦わせること、それ自体が目的なのだとすると、
now I wonder if his goal wasn't simply to make us fight.
なんだって
What? It's apparently a freaking domain expansion.
しまった
Damn it.
力が
My strength. Yeah, once again we get our burrito stone. He really likes his Taco Bell.
「我がザワールドオーバーヘブンによる真実の上書きには莫大な魂のエネルギーとそれをチャージする時間が必要となる。長所と短所は表裏一体、ままならぬものよ。ジョースター家はその誇りと勇気を持って運命に勝利してきた。だがその時こそ魂の力が最大限となるのだ。火は熟した。ジョースターどもの魂、聖なる遺体を私のものとさせてもらうぞ。
何あれは
And we can still take him.
今のはまさかてめえあいつらの魂と聖なる遺体を
これで残るはお前たち二人のみ。まずは丈太郎、貴様からだ。無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄。
Jeez. Now I forgot how hard he hits. Like when he's in this form. Basically Dragon Ball Z'd me.
貴様を始末するのはやはりザワールドオーバーヘブンの真の能力。存在ごと消えろ、丈太郎。我が手は必ず真実に届くのだ。邪魔者は存在しないという真実にな。うん。これはオーバーヘブン。
And heaven's about to be over for you.
太郎がこのディオの与えた真実を上書きし直したというのか。
Yeah, he's just gonna reverse his ass pretty much.
まさか同じタイプのスタンド？ザワールドとスタープラチナは同じタイプのスタンド。こともあろうに、このジョースターの末裔が我が真実に入門してくるとは。
真実か。
Of course, Jolene does a superhero landing.
よく見えなかったけど、父さんの体に何が起こったの？
いいだろう。どちらの真実が上か。
Yeah, that we will. Let's go.
蹴りをつけてやる。ジョータロ。
What time I finally kicked your ass? Alright, this is it, guys. Last fight. Jeez, where'd she get all these points from? Alright. Let's wrap this on up. Once and for all. Or finally, I mean. But I do kind of say once for all, because it's probably gonna be the last time I ever actually play through this. This is like the second time I've streamed it, but last time it was on all the way on Twitch or Mixer, I can't remember.
来やがる。ディオ。正真正銘の最終ラウンドだ。
Definitely.
ジョータロ。見せてみろ。真実を。スタープラチナの真のパワーを。
Quit monologuing and fight.
こ
See, I hate when for whatever you end up going through it. Going through them. Oh, dirty. Oh, I am not too fond of him. All right, let's wail on him. Try to before he like flies away again. Like clockwork. Come on, Jolene, let's get him again. Okay, now, hold on. Apparently he was charging. See, you wail on me. He just does not like... He apparently, just scared of getting hit. You better be, because here I come. Oh, crap. Darn it. Jolene, don't start with me. Oh, she's immediately wanting to go on an attack with him. Yeah, I got different plans.
この辺り。
そこだ。ここが一番。拳を叩き込みやすい角度。この
Like, literally made him into a punching bag.
オーバーヘブン真実を上書きする能力
You know, at some point I'm gonna do that to you and you ain't gonna like it. Like right now. Doesn't feel too good, does it? Don't you Uno reverse my Uno reverse? That's not fair. No, you are not going anywhere, Dio. Come here.
この辺り
そこだここが一番
Bop it.
拳を叩き込みやすい角度
I am not done with you yet. Now I am, though. Freaking time stopping. Take that on somewhere. Take that on somewhere else.
これがお前の真実とやらかディオ
Is this your reality or whatever, Dio?
強い今までの父さんとはどこか違う
He's so strong. I never seen my dad like this before. Yeah, the plot armor's strong with this one. I just whooped his ass up and down reality pretty much.
JoJo お前のスタンドをその精神力を認めようしかし悲しいかな能力に目覚めたばかりのお前にはオーバーヘブンは使いこなせん無駄残り一人まさか我が真実に介入してくるとは思わなかったぞだが真実というものはたった一つでなければならないこのディオのもたらす真
And another
実
Konodia.
それだけで
You
十
just
分
love saying that, don't you?
礼を言うぞお前たちのおかげで聖なる遺体はスムースに集まりこのディオは労せずに基本世界へやってくることができたそしてお前たちの魂を得ることで我がスタンドはさらなる高みに到達するだろうジョースターの決闘というのは我が運命という路上に転がる犬のクソのように邪魔なもんだったが最後の最後はこのディオに利用されるのがジョースターの宿命だったようだ
いややろう
さてジョー太郎ジョースター家の最後の一人は我が手で直接始末してやろうお前の頭を
At least his teeth are as wide as the rest of his body, as wide as his skin.
敵の血筋は消滅するというわけだ
ジョースター家最後血筋
死ねいジョー太郎
消滅こいつは基本
Again,
世界
plot
のもの
armor.
だ
なんだとなんだこれは貴様一体何を
やはりなてめえの能力どうやら拳で叩くと発動するタイプのようだなその腕の傷が治るまでは真実の上書きはできねえ その腕が治癒するのに何秒かかる。治ったと同時にスタープラチナをてめえに叩き込む。かかってきな。
無駄。そうだ、この目つぶしは勝った。
And that punch was very personal.
ディオ、てめえの言う真実とやらばただのまやかしだ。
It's not even on his eyes. It's just like he said it wasn't even connected to his face right there. For some reason, it was like it was floating like right over his face if you look close enough. Those damn pointed ass shoes, I swear.
てめえは俺を怒らせた。
Yeah, like Dio's blood like was like floating right above Jotaro's face instead of actually on it.
やれやれだぜ。
Like it was like some kind of force field there. It was hilarious. But either way, guys, that was basically last fight. So we've completed Stardust Crusaders, and we're basically just at the ending now. Not Stardust Crusaders, Eyes of Heaven.
ジョータロウ、こんなところにおったか。
病院から知らせがあった。意識が戻ったらしい。早く行ってやろうぜ。なんだよ、どうかしたか。
いや、なんでもね。
ひでえ傷だったからな。1ヶ月は絶対安静か。
ともあれ、全員命が助かって何よりじゃ。すまんな、ポルナレフ。わしらはホリーのところに戻らなくてはならない。
いいさ、早いとこ帰って安心させてやりな。あいつらのことは任せてくれ。俺が面倒見とくからよ。
Yeah.
退院時には必ず戻って。任せたぜ。
You just talk about them, you'll see. Like when I first played this part right here kind of broke me, but yeah. Final chapter, World Over Heaven, end. I think we go ahead and skip ahead if we can. I don't think we can skip. Yeah, well, either way, guys, pretty much, so again, this whole thing was like, it's just like a what if scenario. I personally wish it would be canon, considering the factor that, I think that like for some reason that there's no way it could be, but, I can't remember exactly, you know, why that would be the case. But the thing about it is, I do personally wish that, you know, like the, this was canon to the events of the, anime and the manga. Again, the only like ones I haven't actually, you know, really like caught up on, I'm still waiting for them to do the anime adaptation of Steel Ball Run. And then eventually, of course, they'll get JoJo's on. So at this point, I'm actually, you know, just wondering if I actually should just try to find, like, because the thing is, I really just, for me, I'd like to get the manga for both, like, you know, for Steel Ball Run and JoJo's, but I just kind of feel like it'll be a disservice to the rest of it if I actually just get the manga for those and not for the rest. 'Cause I know there's probably like definitely some things that the manga did better than the anime. That's always like, you know, sometimes a given. at times with the anime, you know, they'll take like, you know, a lot of liberties and, you know, they'll change like, you know, because there's obviously some things that don't really transfer from paper over to anime that well, or like, you know, from manga to anime that well. But you know, but at the same time, also like, you know, because my take on it is that when you have anime, obviously, you know, you can like animate the fight sequences. Hence why, you know, with Demon Slayer, I haven't read the manga for it, but obviously, like seeing like, you know, the final battle of the Entertainment District arc, you know, definitely was just like, you know, such a visual treat. But I kind of like feel like, you know, there's things like, you know, you can't really translate, you know, to like a movie or, you know, animation that well. You know, that's like just like a kind of a given on things. And also, you know, you can't, there's like some things where you can't like really translate, you know, to from like, you know, animation to like, you know, a written form that well. You know, it's kind of like, you know, there's different like, you know, things like in regards to like what can be translated to, you know, transferred over and what can't be. Because in either that thing, you know, you can have like stuff you're missing out on. Like obviously like the Harry Potter books are better than the movies, like everything I've heard. But at the same time, there also are like, you know, because another good example is Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim, like, you know, like, you know, the graphic novel series, much better than the movie. I personally love the movie. Just like with Ready Player One, you know, the Ready Player One book was much better than the movie, but I still did enjoy the movie. But I just kind of like this part of me that has wanted to get the manga for Steel Ball Run and JoJo's to go and get caught up on it. But, you know, I just feel like, you know, I haven't actually read the manga for the rest of JoJo as much as I'd like to. I keep saying if I ever made something in my content creation, I would love to just line my walls with manga. And I would love to get, like, the entire, like, you know, run of JoJo. And even still, like, even with those two, there is, like, a current one that's ongoing called JoJo Lands, which I don't really know hardly anything about it at all, aside from the fact that Rohan shows up in it. But I think that's supposed to, like, take place in the other timeline as well, you know, the other universe. So I'm still waiting on, like, you know, the anime adaptation of Steel Ball Run. And I know I'm going to be waiting forever as well, probably for JoJo's. And I had a feeling chances are those two are going to come out like before like JoJo Lands is finished, and I don't even know if there's going to be like anything else for like the series after that. There's a big part of me that wishes that what would happen is eventually Araki would do like a official anime or manga / manga adaptation of Eyes of Heaven and make it canon. But at the same time, you know, with the factor that canonically, you know, in the show or in the anime and as well as in the manga, they went over to another universe and basically, you know, the original universe for Star Wars Crusaders and everything, the story for all that's basically been told. You probably wouldn't really be able to do anything in regards to making Eyes of Heaven canon, as much as I would like that for the sake of like bringing some of the characters back to life. And also, of course, like, you know, it takes away like, you know, the effectiveness of their deaths, you know, by if they do a cop out like that and just bring them back, you know, by making this whole what if thing canon. So I hate that, but anyways, this right here is the actual proper epilogue. Yeah, so here it shows the chains of destiny may bind you. Like, yeah, Zappelli basically survived. Caesar survived to basically back up Joseph against the Pillarmen. Kira walking by or whatever, but you see Shuichi right there. And of course, like the entire, like, you know, Giorno's, you know, Bucciarati and Abacchio, that's one off to the side next to Trish. They ain't really showing this. And then right here they have Weather. He survived. Actually, without going much in the Stone Ocean, I'll just say, like, you know, a lot of people survived here. That's all I'm going to say. And we already know, like, Gyro basically died. So, you know, seeing him alive here. And I don't know, like, you know, is that whole thing behind JoJo's if anything happens to Joshu or whatever. But, and of course, this one right here is the main one that hit me. Just seeing, you know, Kakio and Abdul and Iggy, you know, right there. You know, they basically survived. So that's the reason I wish that in a way this could have been considered canon. But at the same time, I also understand that if this was made canon in the JoJo-verse, obviously, you know, it would take away from the impact of their deaths. You know, obviously, you know, like anything you have where it's not like Dragon Ball where like you can just wish someone back to life, where death doesn't mean anything in the Dragon Ball series. But
おかしいな。今ぶつかって転んだと思ったのに。
よそ見しててすまなかったな。連れを見失ってし
I
まっ
lost
た。
track of her.
でっけえ。や
Yeah.
あまり離れるなよ。本来なら母さんと一緒に留守番させるつもりだったんだが、お前がギャーギャー泣きわめいてダダこねるから仕方なしに連れてきたんだ。用事を済ませるまでおとなしくしてろ。分かったな。
The fucking turtle. I forgot they referenced it one more time. The
Yeah.
damn turtle. We can't get away from it. Away from it.
この町で東方という姓の家を知らないか。この家を訪ねてこの町に来た。
So this right here was kind of like a modified start of Diamond is Unbreakable. All I'll say is like one of the main things that was changed there was the fact that it started Diamond is Unbreakable. Jotaro didn't have Jolene with him. So they kind of changed that up right there, which I thought was pretty cool too. Diamond is Unbreakable originally started like a whole lot differently. Like Jotaro looked the same that he looked in Diamond is Unbreakable, with the exception that Jolene was there. And when originally she didn't show up until Stone Ocean, which happened, you know, 2 seasons after Diamond is Unbreakable, because it was Diamond Unbreakable, and then afterwards Golden Wind, and then afterwards we got Stone Ocean, which was Jolene's whole thing. So yeah, obviously they did like a whole lot of. This game was like just one massive what if, as well as like, you know, a big it's basically just pure fan service, as well as what if in regards like, you know, people, because, you know, in the anime and manga, like some of the JoJo's. The Joestars did meet up with each other, but nothing like to this degree. And some of the characters did branch over to the other seasons that weren't JoJo's. Like an example, Koichi does show up for a very brief amount of time in Golden Wind, like in the first episode, but that's it. So different characters do show up in different seasons. I think Jotaro is probably like the most reoccurring because he shows up in he's in Stardust Crusaders where he's the main protag. Then afterwards he's in well, no, I think like in a way. Let me think about this. Him and Joseph may be somewhat tied because Jotaro is in Stardust Crusaders, then he's in Diamond is Unbreakable, and afterwards he's in Stone Ocean. While Joseph is in Battle Tendency, Stardust Crusaders, and Diamond is Unbreakable. So him and Joseph are probably both tied for the most reoccurring protagonists in the series. While like, you know, the most reoccurring antagonist is definitely Dio, because, you know, he was in Phantom Blood as well as Stardust Crusaders. So yeah, Jotaro and Joseph are actually tied for like, you know, most reoccurrences in the series. But either way, so yeah, guys, that was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure: Eyes of Heaven. It took me a few episodes to complete it, but either way, it actually didn't go as long as I thought it was going. It says here, congratulations, you complete story mode. New missions have been unlocked. If you start story mode again, you'll be from the Fog Exploration stage in Chapter 11. If you select Final Bout, the Light Rev, you'll be able to fight Dio. Gone to Heaven as many times as you want. Play Final Bout, missions, other battles again to see if you can get an S rank on every one. And yeah, there's a trophy for getting S ranks every single mission, which I am not even going to try to do. This is one game I know for a fact I'm not going to platinum or star platinum. Horrible joke, but regardless. But either way, guys, that's the conclusion of this. I was really, you know, it was a lot of fun playing back through this again, because this is like one of my favorite fighting games. And like I said, you know, as you guys can probably tell, I'm a big JoJo fan. It's one of those anime that has like, I think like a pretty, you know, some people like say that, you know, the JoJo fan base is toxic. I mean, me personally, most people I've actually talked to from the fan base or whatever actually been pretty cool, but I do know there are those that can get pretty hardcore with it. But I think that's like a lot of anime. You know, there's like people that basically, you know, will get way into it. My thing is, I just love anime, you know, and I like meeting people who like enjoy anime, you know, enjoy anime like I do. And obviously I was like definitely fanboying a lot during this. And, you know, kind of like you're trying to like, you know, not really go too spoiler heavy into stuff. Well, I did kind of like, you know, basically stuff I was okay with. They already kind of said this in the game, so I can kind of like touch base on it. But there were a few times I think I did kind of like talk about like some some like, you know, I did kind of slightly go into, I guess, spoiler territory to an extent on things that weren't really major plots of the anime. I was trying to make sure I kind of like steered towards like, you know, things I want to talk about that weren't really going to spoil the plot. But, you know, we're still like, you know, just kind of like minor things or whatever, or like little things here and there. Like talking about Josuke's hair, but I didn't really go and explain why he's so self-conscious about his hair. But, you know, that's the thing. If you guys haven't checked out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it's one of those that definitely is, it takes some time to get into. It's got like, to me, it's definitely like one of those that's kind of like, you know, it has a, I don't know if I really want to say a slow start, but Obviously, where things really start picking up is when they start getting the stands, which isn't until season 3. But Phantom Blood and Diamonds Unbreakable are still good just because of, the pro tags there. Just because like each, main pro tag of the series is so quirky, and they have like their own like very distinct personalities, their own, and their own like, things that kind of like make you either root for them, or in some cases like, make you kind of like really want just gonna reach through, just jump into like, the anime and just kick their ass. I mean, JoJo's definitely got some moments. Josuke himself has got some. But the main thing is at the end, you definitely want to root for each of them. Giorno is one of my favorites just because he was one of the main ones that had like each of them have like some of them have like full on goals, like that basically that they have from the start. But then there's like, other ones that basically don't have like their goals don't really develop fully until like later on. Like Diamonds Unbreakable as well in regards to like something that drives Josuke. It's not up until like a certain point in the series that, he really like, things really get serious, and he actually has like a goal that he's very determined to accomplish. That's, based in regards like, like someone he cares about like getting hurt or specifically killed. And so, it basically drives him and like in the rest of like, his friends to go in and, go after the person responsible. Jotaro, his whole thing, like, the whole storyline starts like from the first episode. And Giorno kind of like has like more of a shonen pro tag style thing, because his whole thing is basically wanting to be the best at something, or like there's something he wants in regards to his own personal gain, or like something he's very like pretty much in the sense of like the Ash Ketchums, and I don't know if Pokemon is really a shonen thing, but it's kind of like Asta from Black Clover. He wants to be the Wizard King, and you have like these other ones that have like something they're wanting to do, like in regards to like a grand goal that they want as far as a title or something, but something that they're so determined to fight for. Typical shonen pro tag stuff, like, Luffy, he wants to be the king of the pirates. Goku basically just wants to continuously fight, like, stronger opponents. But really, when you look at the main, like, relatable thing would be, like, Luffy and Naruto. Naruto wanted to be the next Hokage. Luffy wants to be the king of the pirates and find the One Piece. And Goku doesn't really have, like, a set goal. It's just, like, one he'll never reach. He's always just wanting to fight stronger opponents, but obviously more strong opponents are... So Goku's goal is constantly happening. He's always fighting stronger opponents, and there's never really a true end to that goal. And that's kind of like how it is with Giorno. He has, like, a particular thing that he wants to do in regards to his a main goal he follows throughout the series. So that's the thing about it, like, when you watch, like, like when you, like, really get into it... each of these pro tags has something they're wanting to do that, you definitely root for. The only thing is the series can get really confusing at times when they start bringing more complex stands. Like, Stars Crusaders, like a lot of stands, like just are based, okay, they do this and they do that. Some of them are just like very just tough, like Star Platinum doesn't really have any sheer perks to it. It's just, it has raw physical power. Same with like some of the other stands in regards to things they can do. But then they start like having these other stands that have like these unique quirks, like, that they can do, different things they can do. Obviously, with like a good example is Darby. His whole thing is his stand like was if you lost the game to him, or basically he can just straight up steal your soul. But anyways, guys, I don't want to spoil too much. I mean, I basically kind of just like handed some stuff, like just basically trying to like hit the point home on definitely checking this anime out. If it's for you, awesomeness. I'm hoping that I'm someone that could have got you to actually check it out. And if it's not, well, if you guys came back and watched my streams, I still appreciate it anyway. There's another anime like base game I do want to play eventually. One Punch Man, the hero nobody knows. I want to eventually play that, because I think like some people get the misinterpretation that One Punch Man is just about Saitama, and it's like, why should I watch an anime about a character who's written to not lose? Because he's basically invincible, insanely powerful, and just intentionally a broken character. But if you watch One Punch Man, you'll see it's not just about Saitama, it's all these other heroes around him. And there's like a lot of times that Saitama shows up late while these heroes are getting their asses kicked. So it makes you wonder if any of these heroes are going to die before Saitama gets there. Because the run show that he's insanely powerful, but there's even some things that Saitama basically has in regards to, not really plot armor. He's a character who's got so much plot armor, they got to actually, like, de-armor him at times, if it makes any sense. Like, he can't be hurt, but they try to make it where, like, for some reason, even though he's, like, insanely fast, he somehow, like, usually ends up being late showing up somewhere. One Punch Man is like another one. Like I said, I want to play like the Hero Nobody Knows game for that eventually. That'll happen in time. Right now, I'm just trying to get to the last few things I want to like do before Pokemon Legends Arceus. But yeah, overall, guys, I enjoyed playing this for you, and I'm grateful for those who came out and like hung out with me for my streams of this. It was on my to-do list for quite a while to get back through and replay it again, and it was definitely worth it. So anyways, guys, with that being said, I'm going to go and call it here. I'm going to have dinner. I'm going to go and try to get some rest. I got another day at the gym tomorrow. But if those came out and hung out with me, thank you guys so much for it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching my stream. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to follow me and hit that notification bell. You can also find me on Instagram and join my Guilded server to hang out and join in on occasional movie nights. If you're an aspiring streamer, my website contains a collection of over a dozen completely free text guides with advice to help you get started. The section is dedicated to proper networking, the importance of channel panels, handling dead air, and many other topics. You can find a link to my website on my channel. See you guys next time.